They tore me in half with this matchup. We have Rock Lee, my favorite character from Naruto, versus Sanji, my second favorite character from One Piece. They really tore me in half with this one. Now, who do I think is going to win? I think Sanji's going to win. Based on technique and feats, I think Sanji will win. But knowing Death Battle, they like throwing curveballs at us, right? But the thing is, just like there's some Death Battles I don't want to watch because, I don't like seeing my favorite character die. Then I watch them anyway and then get sad. I don't want to see either of these two die. And the thing is, neither of these two, if they actually met each other, would kill the other. But it's Death Battle, so it's going to happen. So, again, I think Sanji's going to win. Who do you think's going to win? Put it in the comment section below. Don't skip to the end of the video and cheat and see who's actually going to win. Just put who you think will win in the comment section below before the rest of this video. But go ahead. I'll wait. I'll sit right here and wait for you to do it. Go ahead. All right, that's enough waiting. If you're still typing, then you're too slow. Let's go.
There are so many heroes with crazy, over-the-top superpowers, but there's one class of character everyone respects.
The master of the martial arts.
Like Sanji, the sous chef of the Straw Hat Pirates searching for the One Piece.
And Rock Lee, the hard-working ninja warrior from the village of Naruto.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Somewhere in the vast ocean is a seafaring land of science, the kingdom of Germa.
When the king of germs decided to churn out some kids, he got an awesome idea. How about he make his kids into killer emotionless super soldiers? What could go...
Hold up. Let's put this here.
How about he...
If you erase their hearts, they won't be human anymore. Don't do this. They're my children too.
Make his kids into killer...
And I will... Wait, no. Monsters they should be. All that matters is for us to win in war. And I will bestow upon my own children the greatest power possible.
Motionless super soldiers!
Judge sucks.
What could go wrong?
He forced his queen to undergo surgery that would enhance their children during pregnancy.
Yeah, she wasn't much of a fan.
So she took a drug meant to counteract the effects to hopefully ensure that at least one of her children was, emotionally stable.
A surprisingly low bar to aim for, but hey, good for her. And she pulled it off.
While most of her children were violent sociopaths, one showed no signs of their shared superhuman genetics. This is Sanji.
Oh, the poor kid didn't have a great childhood.
Sanji's 5'11"? I mean, I believe it. I definitely believe that.
I mean, he was surrounded by actual superhuman bullies. But he found peace in cooking for his mom. Well, until she died, then he was thrown in a dungeon. Look, I told you his childhood sucked.
Fortunately, Sanji eventually escaped thanks to some help from his sister, who I guess was slightly less of a sociopath, and made his way across the sea as a cook. Until he was shipped.
The thing about Reiju is that she got experimented on first, so she still had emotions and junk. She was just, still a superpowered kid.
Wrecked and left marooned.
Poor guy just can't catch a break. But Sanji found a new daddy in the form of Pirate Red Leg Zeph, who trained him in his own martial art, Black Leg Style. Wait, shouldn't that be Red Leg Style? I'm confused.
It's an art that focuses exclusively on kicks, which worked out swimmingly for Sanji.
No, puns are my job. I don't need you pirating that from me.
As a chef, Sanji firmly believes his hands have no place in a fight. To him, they should be kept as pristine as possible for cooking, which is frankly wonderful etiquette. Even if his own life is in serious danger, he will not break this self-imposed rule.
You gotta hand it to him. Black Leg is like taking capoeira, taekwondo, and every other martial art with high-flying footwork and mixing them all up like a stew. And just like a tasty dish, he named his attacks after a bunch of French words, which I definitely cannot pronounce.
Though the most important to recognize is Diable Jambe, also known as the Devil Leg. By moving at incredibly high speeds, Sanji builds up friction between the air and his leg until it literally catches on fire. To do so, he'd have to...
I don't remember any attack called Hell Memories. I do not remember that. I remember all the others though. Not that one. Grill shot. I'm pretty sure I remember that one.
Moving his legs over 11,000 meters per second.
Yeah, that move's pretty lit. Clearly, Sanji's super fast. He's quick enough to keep up with the pirate captain Luffy, who effortlessly dodged laser beams from a robot man bear guy. It's a long story.
That's...
Unlike real life, the passive feature's lasers explode on contact. They are developed from Kizaru's Pika Pika no Mi and allow him to move at light speed. Huh.
One Piece in a nutshell. A very, very long story.
Sanji's got plenty of other skills.
Hold on, I missed something.
Very long story. In a nutshell, a very, very...
It's a long story.
That's One Piece in a nutshell. A very, very
Okay,
long... To do so, he'd have to be moving...
Who effortlessly dodged laser beams from a robot man bear guy. It's a long story.
That's
that's
One
a
Piece in
different
a nutshell. A very, very long story.
Sanji's got plenty of other skills. He can kick your face so hard it makes you as handsome as that devil George Clooney. Oh, brother. Then he can start blasting and Danny DeVito you back to normal with another.
And with the sky walk technique, he can literally walk on air by, listen to this, flicking his heels so quickly he creates dozens of miniature sonic booms beneath his feet. That is insane.
Note to self, never skip leg day. In fact, forget the other days. All days are now leg days.
Sanji eventually found a true family as a chef for the Straw Hat Pirates. With them at his side, he began a hunt for the All Blue, a mythical location where every ocean in the world connects and all manner of sea life exists. A perfect spot for a chef of the sea.
But just like all of us, he had to deal with his first and much crazier family at some point. And when he did, he got an upgrade.
This is the Raid Suit, a miraculous outfit with hover boots, invisibility, air boosters for increased kicking power,
And a snazzy cape.
Conveniently, the suit is stored in an easy-to-carry canister that can be opened for a magical girl transformation, like so. Oh, is this beer?
Wait a minute. If that's my beer, what am I drinking? I'm gonna either need to go to the bathroom or the hospital.
While Sanji may not possess the superhuman ability of his siblings, he has learned something similar, yet entirely different. Hockey.
Gesundheit. This power lets people push their body to new limits in a bunch of different ways. Like with armament hockey, he can make himself hard.
Specifically to strengthen his limbs for ironclad defense and stronger attacks. However, Sanji's own speciality is Kenbunshoku, or observation hockey. With this, Sanji can detect the presence of others, including through walls. He can even predict future events, at least to some extent.
And hanging with the Straw Hats let him push his abilities to the limit. He's strong enough to keep up with the likes of Zoro, one of the deadliest swordsmen in the frickin' world.
And he could battle the Marine Fujitora, who could summon meteors from the sky, the largest of which, when compared to the island of Dressrosa, appears to have a diameter of over 780 meters, and thus a kinetic energy of over 12 gigatons of TNT.
So, like, he fought a guy who could basically blow up a whole island in a snap, and then some. Let me know the next time you find a cook who can pull that off.
He has his fair share of weaknesses, though. Sanji sees himself as a gentleman, and thus refuses to fight a lady at any cost, even his own life.
And, he's absolutely terrified of drag queens. That didn't age well.
But even with the setbacks and a horrifying childhood, Sanji is a man of the moment, an adventurer with a goal. One day he will surely discover the All Blue, and whatever else comes after that.
I was looking for a light. Appreciate it.
I'm glad they used that little... Okay, forget it. I'll check my phone right now. I'm glad they used that little clip. That was one of Sanji's coolest moments. They should have talked about the fact that he survived the lightning Kamehameha, though. Alright, I'm gonna need to turn this phone off. Hold up. Alright. An ad! Why?
Konoha, the village hidden in the leaves is a land of phenomenal ninja.
From Naruto to Sasuke to Kakashi, we've seen them show off their awesome talent on Death Battle before.
But one ninja student sought to prove that talent wasn't naturally born. That talent could be achieved through...
Actually, hold on a second. Naruto's the only Naruto character that's won in Death Battle now that I think about it. Didn't Sasuke lose to Hiei? Yeah, Sasuke lost to Hiei, and Kakashi lost to Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Nothing but hard work. This is Rock Lee.
At first, Bowl Cut's path to being a ninja was anything but promising. See, the best ninja can use all sorts of ninja magic called ninjutsu or genjutsu, but not Rocky over here.
Essentially, Lee was born with a disability, unable to access the living chakra energies within his body the same way his peers could. But while this certainly made things difficult for him, he continued to train, pushing himself to become a splendid ninja.
Too bad he got paired up with Neji, who might as well have the word prodigy stamped on his forehead. Hello, irony.
With no real family to speak of, Lee had no one to guide him on his difficult path. Fortunately, he found inspiration in the form of a fellow bowl cut individual.
Might Guy, a man who is simultaneously
This dude, my guy, really doing JoJo poses though.
incredibly cool and incredibly weird.
Guy saw Lee's potential and trained him to master the art of taijutsu, a ninja's physical prowess using chakra, body, and mind.
So he's not gonna be shooting fireballs or popping up clones of himself like the other guys, but he's gonna learn how to punch harder than anyone. Actually, that's exactly the point of his martial art. Strong fist, a style that's all about shattering bones.
Not just any ninja can master the form of strong fist. In the hands of a novice, it's a dangerous technique. One wrong move and you could accidentally break your own limbs.
But Lee quickly got the hang of it and even learned some awesome moves, like this killer Azuna drop on steroids, the primary lotus.
A technique so useful that many other ninja tried to copy it for themselves.
What a bunch of cheaters. He's also got this potion, and if he drinks it, he goes into a super zen state that makes him basically invincible.
Incorrect as usual, Boomstick. That was due to American censorship.
Right, it wasn't a potion, it was sake. Somehow, Lee's susceptibility to alcohol turns him into an instant expert in the drunken fist, based on an actual martial art.
You know, Wiz, I've always wanted to try that style myself, and I'm not gonna lie, I've had a few. What's this? I'm gonna...
Correction. Real drunken boxers only emulate the movements of the inebriated. They're not actually. Ow, ow, ow.
Piece of cake. Anyway, when Rocky Road isn't totally sloshed, he's got one more ace up his sleeve. The 8 gates.
In the world of Naruto, 8 metaphorical gates exist within the human body, inspired by real-world Buddhist teachings of opening one's self to achieve enlightenment.
But in Lee's case, it's opening a can of whoop-ass.
Think of it like that horrible myth about humans using only one small part of their brain. Each open gate increases Lee's abilities in some way. For example, the first gate allows Lee to utilize 100% of his body's potential by removing inherent mental and physical inhibitions. The third gate lets him expend enough chakra all at once to perform his signature technique, the Hidden Lotus.
The first few gates are pretty chill, even if they do wear him out. Thing is, the more gates you open, the more dangerous it gets. But Lee wasn't afraid.
By the age of 13, he could unlock 5 of the 8 gates.
More than enough to keep up with the likes of Neji and honorary Green Day member Gaara. He's almost as quick as Naruto, who's dodged light speed attacks. And when he opened the 6th gate, he used it to slice up a giant meteor.
Comparing the scale of the meteor to Konoha's mountainside, and assuming Lee contributed his fair share to this group task, he must have produced a force equal to about 230 megatons of TNT.
The average
I gotta finish a Puddin'. My man Lee punching meteorites?
nuclear bomb has a yield of about 5 megatons. So getting hit by 6-gate Lee is like having 50 nukes exploding in your face.
Now, Lee has admittedly never used the last 2 gates. However, there are multiple claims that he's mastered them by adulthood. And frankly, as the successor to Might Guy, who did unlock all 8 gates, Lee should be comparable.
Guy could make a blast the size of an island with the 7th gate. With the 8th, he could go head-to-head with the ultimate big bad, Madara. This creep was packing more power than when Naruto's chakra blew a hole through the moon. A 400 petaton explosion. That's way bigger than 50 nukes. Hell, the 8th gate can bend the fabric of space.
Just one small problem. Opening the 8th gate puts an immense toll on the body. The moment you open it, you've essentially guaranteed your own death.
Yeah, but who cares as long as you take your foe with you?
Under Guy's training and with the help of his friends, Lee has shown that he is indeed a splendid ninja. Though he never quite got the chance to prove himself against Neji.
Well, according to the wisdom of Gammy Boomstick, one's dead and the other isn't, so I think I know who won.
Tact, Boomstick. Now the villager's expert
It still hurts, man.
instructor in taijutsu, and with a kid of his very own, it seems Rock Lee's hard work truly did pay off in the end.
To protect and maintain one's own ninja way.
So I don't know who's gonna win no more. I still want to say Sanji though.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, if you want some of Lee and Sanji's fiery determination in the sack, check out Blue Chew.
This episode is brought to you by Blue.
They're made in the U.
The fast mode battle. It's just $5 in shipping.
Again, that's BLUEchew.com, promo code BATTLE to try it free. But right now, it's time for a death battle!
Alright, let's see who's coming out on top.
I refuse to eat this. It's far too mild, lacking in the fiery use of true spicy curry.
Mild.
The thing is, I can see Rock Lee saying this. I can see him saying this. It's a stretch, but I see him saying this.
This is the most perfectly balanced curry around.
I see your fighting skills match your skill in cooking.
Oh, wait a second.
Show your chef some respect.
Yep.
Respect? I'm a paying customer, and that curry was awful. Don't you like that? Look at me like that.
Lee's pretty much ultra instinct when he drinks himself. But Sanji can see your face.
Picky eaters are the worst.
Why is everything so loud? Fifth gate, open! Sixth gate of fuel, open! Seventh gate of wonder, open! It is
Couldn't he be saving those gates? They do take a toll, right?
I am the youthful beast of Konoha. I will never give up. Eighth gate of death, open!
Here we go. Real fight starts here. Huh? Oh!
Since you wouldn't finish your food, I'm making you cough up whatever you've already eaten. Anti-matter!
Oh!
Looks like mild suited you best. My dish was too spicy for you.
Wait a second though, can we get him a senzu bean? He lost his leg. I thought the fight was over.
Well, I guess Lee can finally have that bout with Neji now.
Given Lee's years of experience and the
Wow, no, that video's over. Goodbye, guys. I'm done. I'm done after that one. Yeah, we gotta watch the rest of it, unfortunately.
power of the 8 gates, he definitely kept Sanji on his toes.
But Sanji was no slouch himself, and likely has trained all of his life.
With his speed and observation hockey, he handled even the unpredictable Drunken Fist.
And while the 7th gate meant Lee could probably blow up an island, that's not as big as the meteors the Straw Hats could handle.
Simply put, Lee had only one somewhat reliable method of a possible victory, the 8th gate. A suicide move he's never actually used before. Not really the best argument for a win on its own.
But gate number 8 could take on Madara. Sanji's tough, yeah, but he's definitely not on that guy's level.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't think Sanji can handle Madara.
Big hits from the 8th gate, and Sanji's nothing but paste, so what gives?
Well, Lee would have to hit him first. While Sanji's power may not compare to the 8th gate, his speed is far beyond. Recall when his fellow rubber rabble-rouser Luffy, very patiently waited for a light-speed laser to reach him before dodging it. To pull this off, Luffy would have had to move 13 times faster than light.
Sanji can regularly keep up with Luffy, and this was before he even got his super-fast raid suit.
Don't get us wrong, the power of the 8th gate is incredible. If we were to run this fight 100 more rounds, Lee would surely land a winning blow with it a few times.
But more often than not, Sanji's speed is pulling this one off.
Given his speed, raid suit, observation hockey, and his fiery footwork, Sanji had everything he needed to outlast Lee's youthful determination for a victory.
Guess you could say he had a leg up on Rock Lee, hand over fist. Or I guess foot over fist, but you get it.
The winner is Sanji.
Another ad. Okay, another ad just played.
Thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle.
Who's next though? Who's next though?
Come back next week to see previews of our upcoming matchups. If you want to watch more stuff, you can click the boxes right around here, and you can always pick up some DB merch at store.roosterteeth.com.
Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring.
Broly versus the Hulk? What? Broly versus the Hulk? I don't even know who's gonna win that. It took both Goku and Vegeta to beat Broly. That's a discussion for another time. I want to talk about this for a second. Now, I'm not gonna lie. When Rock Lee blew my man's leg off, I thought it was over. I thought it was over. But no, Sanji came back with that victory, which was something else. Hey guys, editing Takori here. I want to redo that outro because I didn't really like it. For a while there, I was just kind of sitting there saying nothing, staring into the camera. Yeah. Anyway, I want to say I love that fight. It was really well animated, and your boy was right. Sanji won. Now, I don't want anyone to take this as, biased, as in, yes, I like One Piece more than Naruto, and that's why I wanted Sanji to win. That's true, but it's not like I would have been angry if Sanji lost. I have not finished Shippuden, therefore I do not know everything about Rock Lee. As you can see in the video, when I was surprised my man destroyed a meteorite. Like, I did not see that coming. So yeah, I definitely need to finish Shippuden. But another thing, Mark from RDC World voiced Lee. I did not know that. At least not going into the video. But anyway, I did enjoy the video. It was really cool to watch. And next up is Broly versus the Hulk. Dude, that's gonna be a fight to remember. I might get some friends to react to that with me. We're all Dragon Ball fans, we're all Marvel fans, so, Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. Why am I, on the far side of the screen, though? If you did, hit the like button. And be sure to subscribe if you want to see me play games, do more reactions. And I'm going to catch you guys later.